Alright everyone, it is my next video that I would like to present that I am inspired by, and I have to do this look because in my class I have a lot of girls and they keep talking about Two Broke Girls, the show. So I started watching it and I really loved it. I thought it was really a funny show, and I really particularly love Kat Dennings. I thought I've seen her before, and I have to be honest with you, I'm not really great at pinpointing, actresses and what certain projects they've done, but I've definitely seen her before and I always liked her. And so I really, really loved, her whole style and everything. In the show, it's a little funny, but I think she's got a really cool look, and I wanted to do a couture version of it, as I always do. I always spice things up a little bit. So here is my homage to Kat Dennings in Two Broke Girls, but just Kat Dennings in general, and how I would do her makeup if I had a chance to give her a new kind of revised couture look. So what I did was I put highlighter on her brow bone area, and so now I'm taking this, I would say, kind of this coppery rose color. It's a really soft kind of coppery, has a little bit of a metallic feel, and I'm just going right on, sorry my arm is covering the face, but you can see right there how the result is. Just going all over the top lid, and I'm just kind of bringing it out and pulling it out on the outer lid, and I'm just working it up above the crease and into the blending it into the highlighting area, and see how that is. So now I'm just putting the color as well on the other eye, and see how I'm just putting it above the crease line. So this is, it looks actually easy, but this is a sort of a technique that you need to follow in order to achieve this look, because it has no really intense lines that merge, from light to dark. It kind of blends into the light, so you have to really understand how the placement of the color is. So here I'm just kind of cleaning it up, and this is actually a really pretty look, and I could see definitely Kat Dennings wearing this, and it's definitely a look that I could see her wearing in the show too. She has her signature, eye-popping, intense look of color that she wears, in terms of, like, her lips are really full, so she always wears those red lips. And I think with this, it softens the whole red lip thing. I mean, you could definitely go with the full-on eyeliner that she normally does, but I think by adding a softness with the same intensity of the glam that she really exudes in her look, I think it's nice that we could tone it down a little bit without taking away the glam. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just blending it all together, so you can see the light and the dark melding together, which is really pretty because it creates a nice optical illusion of how the eyes are shaped using the light and the dark technique like this. So see how it's just really, and the metallic actually creates the reflection, and I think that's what really makes the whole look glamorous without having that harsh, intense line coming through. And as you can see, Annie has really, really, really great eyebrows, natural eyebrows. And so does Kat. Kat Dennings has beautiful, beautiful pale skin, really dark lashes, dark brows, and just dark hair, and just the contrast between her light skin and the dark, I think, is really beautiful. And so I think with this look, it really is going to be very complimentary to anyone that has these similar colorations on their face. And if you don't, it also will look great on blondes and redheads as well. And all different colors, as long as you use the right hues. So now I'm using a kind of a, it's like a peachy color with a little bit of shimmer, and I'm just lining the eyes with that, and then I'm going with a little bit more of that same color that I used on the lid, and I'm going right underneath that light peachy color. So it's actually creating like a texture, a layered texture effect. So you gotta put the lighter color on the lash line, and then right underneath you want to rim it with that darker color, which I used on the lid. And this, it creates a really nice feel, and it's very subtle, but it does create a really nice feel to the eyes. So now I'm just blending that in and wiping out any kind of fallout, and I'm going to blend all that other in, and see how it's just, you can see how it's just pulling it all together. Okay, so now I'm going to go with the blush, and this is like an apricot. It's got a very soft kind of orangey, peachy apricot tone, and I'm going right from the hairline into the cheek. And see, the way Kat wears, she's got pretty high cheekbones, so I'm really emphasizing the cheekbone, but without making it too heavy. And yet I want it to all kind of sit, you know, her dark features, her eyelashes, her brows, and her hair are so, I think, naturally beautiful, that by putting these soft colors really allow the natural tones of her hair with her light skin really to come out. And so by using these soft colors, but using them appropriately, I think really does not make a nice statement to the look. And I mean, we're gonna go with a really dark red lip, not super dark, but like a really intense red lip. And I think that's gonna really pack a punch to the face. So, you know, with eyes and cheeks all soft together, even though it's glammed out, it's gonna really, really bring the natural essence out, but at the same time it really supports the glam effect. Now see how, if you look at this carefully, how I'm just going over each eye very, very carefully, eyelash, not eye, and really bringing the thickness and the volume and just maximizing the lashes, because this is what really creates the pow of it, just brings out the whole color scheme of the eyes with the metallics and the peachiness, and as well this will also help support the red lip without having to do a heavy line. Now Kat Dennings loves to do that liquid liner look, and I've been doing a lot of liquid liners, so or gel liners, so I really wanted to do something a little bit more soft, but still that packs a punch, and you know, and you still get a lot of payout with the whole you know, effect of this glam look. And so see how I'm just really making sure that the lids have a support with the dark color. So using the black mascara really will just rim the eyes so beautifully. And so I'm just making sure that I'm using a super black mascara, and that really helps a lot. It really, really, really helps a lot. And you know, a lot of people are either going with the heavy, intense line, or with really super black mascara and no liner, and this is that look. So, you know, and Kat Dennings, if you're watching this, I would love for you to try this look. It's such a beautiful, beautiful, I think, soft, beautiful look, great for the red carpet, great for a party, great for a lot of different things, you know, that if you have any kind of events, this is such a great look to wear. Now, see how I'm really just making sure to go on each lash. I don't want to leave any lash untouched, because I think every bit of mascara that creates that thickness will help. Okay, so here's the lip, and I'm going with a classic Fire Engine red lip. And I really believe that it's what do you call it? It's that classical red lip, but at the same time, it's got that modern feel, and everything is all, in my opinion, everything that you see now it's reinvented but regurgitated at the same time. And so when you look at something of this kind of application, you want to make sure that it is going to be done in a way where you're taking that classical technique, and yet you always have to make sure that you keep it modern. Otherwise, it's not going to work properly. Like there's certain things that like the red lip is very synonymous to the 40s and 50s. And so, but if you really look at it, they wear it very specifically. Like you can add different things now and make it more modern. For instance, like if you wanted to go, with this look, for instance, I'm taking away the classical eyeliner that would naturally go with a red lip in this kind of classical glam look. And that's what really makes it modern. So, there's certain little things that you can do. And back in the 40s and 50s, they would have put a false lash on it. And I'm going with a natural lash and just going extra with the mascara. That makes it more modern. So, you can definitely play and invent as much as you like to really create the modern effect of of taking classical looks. And like Kat Dennings definitely loves that classical glam, very feminine look, and I think this is definitely a new twist for the look that I think she should wear. And yet it's very much, I think, a part of her style. So here we are. We're at the last stretch. I'm going to add a little bit more blush just to give it more support, but look how beautiful that is. And it's not a very difficult look, but it does take practice. The laying of the eyeshadow definitely is probably the most tricky in doing the perfect red lips. Now, if you really are interested in becoming a makeup artist, come to my website at www.mkcbeautyacademy.com or howtomakeup.com with the online training, and you can do a blended, which means that you can take it online and then come in and do some classes with me, private training, and we have hair classes and special effects as well. But otherwise, stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you like, and I will see you soon. Please comment if you have any suggestions for other looks. Thanks so much.